Welcome back to my channel. I want to thank everyone for getting the word out and letting people know about my channel. We're growing every day, and since I uploaded my last video, we have gained many more subscribers. So thank you guys for your comments, your feedback, your likes, and subscribing to my channel. But today we are going to be doing a sip and chat, which I'm excited about that. So if you don't know what a sip and chat is, that's where you have a drink, whether that's hot tea, coffee, or just, some people don't like hot beverages. Some people like things like, soda or juice. That's fine too. Or even if you have wine, you know what I'm saying? I know everybody don't drink. I don't really drink. But I'm going to be drinking some either hot tea or coffee. I don't really know which one yet. But we're going to have a sip and chat. We're going to drink while we, have a discussion. And I'm super excited. I'm not going to say what the discussion is at this point. And we're going to have a special guest. But until then, while we take a break, I want you guys to go make you something nice and warm. And get ready to sip and chat, honey. Yeah. Sip and chat. So me and this is my little sister Promise.
Hi.
And we're gonna be sipping and chatting with you guys. So the topic today is gonna be confidence. So we were actually having a discussion earlier about being confident in who you are and what you believe and what you do in life. So just a little bit about this topic that we're gonna be discussing. About, like I said, how it's good to be confident in your skin and who you are and what you believe. Confidence can be a crazy thing. Sometimes you can find yourself being very confident at the place you're in life, and then eventually you get to that place where, you know what, I'm not feeling this. I'm just not feeling the way I used to feel about myself, and being confident in my job and the person that I am. And that happens in life. Wouldn't you say it's different milestones where some days you're really, really confident, some days you're not. Some days it feels like everything is great. Sometimes it feels like the world is on top of you, you know what I mean? So that's just life. So Promise, what would you say at this point in life? Are you confident? Are you at a place where you used to be confident and you're not quite there? Are you never was there and you want to get there? Where are you at?
I'm at the point where I wasn't there and now I'm there. So what about you?
Awesome. Good question. I'm actually very confident in myself. Have I always been confident? Absolutely not. It took time for me to get there. I remember my lowest point in life, I think I was in middle school, right? I was so insecure about little things, and it's crazy because I grew up we grew up in a very great household. My parents always told me, you're beautiful. I always heard it from people, you know what I mean? They're my parents, our parents, well, we have the same mother, different fathers, but both of our parents as a whole always told us, you're beautiful. We heard it, you know what I'm saying? It's not like we grew up in a household where people put us down, or our parents wasn't an example. We grew up very well, and in school I can't really say I was bullied. I was very popular. Guys always liked me. I mean, from elementary school to high school, to even now. But no matter what, even if your parents treat you right, teach you to be confident, they're confident, sometimes it's an inner thing, you know what I mean? It just may be something you deal with. And honestly, I can tell you guys this, no matter how many people tell you you're beautiful, no matter if your significant other tell you you're beautiful, no matter if your parents tell you you're beautiful, you have to get to that place where you feel beautiful. Self-love is the best love. Am I right? It's the best love, baby. I'm so big on that. I remember my dad told me a few years ago, but I remember as years went on, even after middle school. And by the way, the time where I said I was really insecure, I think I was in 6th grade. It was like just for a year. I went through some things, and it was personal things. It's not like, as I said, it had nothing to do with people. It wasn't my parents. It wasn't the way I was raised. I wasn't bullied in school. I just was insecure about weird things, like I didn't want to show my feet. Now that's all I do. I love sandals and high heels. Yes. Look, I always show my feet. And that's the beauty of confidence. Everybody can see it. I never would show my feet. I never would wear dresses besides at church. I never wore my arms out. It seems like everything I was insecure about, man, that thing turned around. That's what I love the most about myself. I always wear dresses. I always show my arms and legs. I always show my feet. Everything that I was insecure about back in the day, I totally admire about myself, which is a beautiful thing. But I guess I felt like my feet was ugly and long. I guess I felt like I was super skinny. Now I got, a few curves, so slim thick. No, but for real, I was super insecure about that kind of stuff for the weirdest reasons. Like I said, it was no reason. It just happened. And thank God for my parents being very observant. They saw that. They saw that really bothered me, or was a change in me. They talked to me, sat me down, said, "What, baby girl, you got to accept who you are. And guess what? We as your parents, we're going to help you get to that place you need to be." Because believe it or not, no matter what the situation is, you can change how you feel about yourself. No matter if it's talking to someone, whether it's your parents, a friend, counseling. I never had a counselor, not saying anything is wrong with it, but thank God I had great parents who are leaders in church and just great people. They talk to me, as well as God, my relationship with God. I ain't going to sit here and act like I'm a minister or I'm perfect. No, not by any means, but I talk to God. And my parents are very confident people. Not saying they always been there, but from what I've seen, they always have been very confident in their own skin, even if it took time with them. But I said all of that to say, confidence is a tricky thing. You may be feeling very low at one time, and then that could change with anybody. So, Promise, can you tell me how you got to the place? Well, first off, tell me when it happened, if you can remember. I don't know if you want to get into details about what you were insecure about. Mm-hmm. If you don't, that's fine. And tell me when you got there, around what age, and how you got there.
Okay, so when I was insecure, it started in elementary, and it was because I was bullied, from 1st grade to 9th grade, and then, but like around the 8th to 9th grade is when I became confident, because me being me, I had to cut off a lot of friends that weren't very, I wouldn't say positive, but just weren't the type of people I need to hang around with. And that's why I'm glad I have 2 best friends that I can truly, say that are really my best friends, because they helped me. But me being me, and me always wanting to stay in the house or whatever, not really talk to people, I was very antisocial, and I still am. I kind of found myself, and that helped me with my relationship with God. So.
Awesome. That's great. I love that story. That's awesome. Super important. You have to find yourself, people. Like, she'll tell you, it's a inner thing. You know what I mean? Like I said, no matter, my parents were telling me I was beautiful. Guys, people, I still had to find it within. And when that confidence came, baby, you couldn't tell me nothing. Now, don't get me wrong. It wasn't cockiness. People get cocky mixed up with confidence. Mm-hmm. Because let me tell you the difference. Confidence is, I'm happy within my skin no matter what he, she, or anybody else thinks. But I'm willing to uplift the next person. Let them know that they're just as beautiful. You can get to the same place I'm at. I've been there. Whereas if you cocky, I look better than this person. I am this and that and that. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I do make jokes, and it has been times in the past where I'll be quick to say, "Oh, boo, don't try me, I look better than you," because I'm just trying to set an example and let them know, like, don't try me, especially if you ain't on my level. But I would never, ever put down the next female or male, anybody, you know what I'm saying? Because we all have the same 24 hours in a day, the same opportunities. You can get to where I am now, or you can be even better, even farther along. You get what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna say better. But, I mean, farther along than I am. You know what I mean? We get the same 24 hours. It should be where, okay, she's doing really good things in life. You know what I'm saying? I want to be there. You know what I'm going to do? Take notes. I could be there just like her. You know what I'm saying? I see my friends doing good. Some even better than what I'm doing currently. Am I gonna be mad? Absolutely not. I'm gonna take notes. Oh, I'm gonna be there one day. You feel me? And that's what you gotta do. Whether, you know what I'm saying, surround yourself with people that's doing boss things, making boss moves. You feel me? I'm all about succeeding in life, being around positive people who's doing the same thing or even better. I don't want nobody that ain't on my level, and that ain't even being cocky. That's just wisdom. It ain't being cocky. Being cocky is, once again, putting somebody else down. But I'm confident enough to know my worth and know who I am and know that I can be where I want to be. And it don't matter how long it takes. That's another thing. We sit and complain and say, dang, this is going to take forever. I've done it myself. Okay. No matter how long it takes, just make sure you're striving towards that goal. Don't get caught slipping and just sitting there thinking it's going to fall in your lap. Because what do they say? Faith without work is impossible. You got to work towards your destiny. You have to work towards your goals. You feel me? And we were talking about that as well. What is time? I mean, now don't get me wrong. You don't want to be stuck in the same place years after years. But at the same time, no matter how long it takes is what I'm trying to say, people. Try to get to that goal. No matter how long it takes, just make sure you're striving towards your purpose. Because you don't want to be that type of person that lives for years and end up passing away, God forbid, and not fulfill your destiny. You do not want to live for years and end up passing away and not fulfilling your destiny. That's so important. We all have a purpose on earth, and I ain't even trying to preach y'all. I'm just trying to spill some real tea. We all have a purpose on life, no matter who you are, what age you is, what color you are. We all have a purpose. You know what I mean? So, guys, that's what we want to talk about today. We just want to talk about confidence, fulfilling your purpose, being confident in your own skin and who you are. Now, look, anybody will tell you, my friends call me bougie, but I wouldn't say that. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I know I look good. Once again, that's confidence. I ain't putting down the next person. I don't have time, because what did we say? If you're confident in yourself, you have no need to put down the next person. You ain't worried about the next person.
Yes,
hello?
exactly.
Say that. You ain't worried about the next person. If anything, she doing good in life. I'm proud of her. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take notes. Or you can be in the same place that I am easily. A cocky person, or as they say, a narcissist is somebody that try to put their self on a pedestal and think they're better than the next. And really, that's not what it is. Really, they're insecure. Because that's a big sign for me. If you so cocky, why you got to put down the next person to make yourself look good? Absolutely not. A confident woman, man, boy, girl, is going to say, you know what? I'm confident in who I am, but at the same time, I'm willing to help the next brother or sister so they can get to the same place. Or even if they are at that place, I'm willing to link up with them and, you know, do something great in life or get to where they are. But, Promise, do you have anything else you want to talk about? Because we don't want to rush, guys. You know, I did say I want my videos to be a little longer because I'm getting really good feedback from people. I mean, even off of different social medias, my Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and I'm really enjoying the love. And that goes to say also, people be quick to say, you don't get love from family members or people in your city. I can't relate. I get plenty of love from people in my city, and I appreciate that, and I hope it's real love. I think it's real love. I feel the love. I feel the love, but I'm trying to make my videos more longer. We don't ever want to rush anything we're doing. Excuse me. We don't want to rush. I want to take my time and make these videos worth it. You know what I mean? But we're really ready for tomorrow. We're going to be lit. Yeah, I told y'all I'm going to be vlogging the whole day from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. at night. Now, look, it's going to be obviously different clips. I ain't going to record the whole day in time. I got to enjoy my trip. But it's going to be probably a long video. I would say at least 15 to 30 minutes. Hopefully no longer than 30. I don't want it to be too long. But it's going to be good. I'm not going to tell you guys where. It's a surprise, right? It's a surprise. But just know it's water involved. Roller coasters. And a zoo. That's all I'm going to say. I can't say too much. Obviously, you guys know it's a theme park. But I'm not going to say where. We're excited. We're going to be lit. It's going to be fun. But hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to upload tomorrow night. And if not, I promise you first thing Sunday morning. Because I already know after the trip, trying to edit, and I'm going to be on a charter bus coming way from out of town back home, I'm going to be tired. So I'm going to try to upload everything tomorrow night. If I can't, forgive me. I will be back. I promise you Sunday morning to upload tomorrow's shenanigans. But with that being said, I do apologize because I do remember me saying that on my last video I uploaded Wednesday. that I would be uploading a video on Thursday, and I told y'all, remember to look at it 3 p.m. Central Time. Forgive me. I had just got off of work and I was really, really tired and not feeling my best, so I just was like, whatever, I'll do it tomorrow. So here I am. Hopefully this was good for you guys, and if not, oh well, this is me. This is what I wanted to talk about, so it is what it is. But promise, we thank you for coming on our channel and talking. And guys, she's still working on her channel. I'm not really sure when it's going to come out. She don't have a special date, but y'all just stay tuned with that. I will let you know the details of when her channel will be starting. And just remember, guys, that confidence is everything, and self-love, is everything. I'm not saying that to feel bad if you're not confident in yourself or if you're struggling with things. We all will struggle in life, you know what I mean? But just remember, don't be ashamed of where you're at. If anything, ask for help, pray about it. You know, everybody have different ways of handling things. My way may not be your way, and that's fine too. Like I said, my way of handling things and my way of getting through certain situations is talking to my parents, or even better, talking to God, or just figuring it out on my own. I'm good at that, right? I'm not one to vent on the internet. I'm not one to have a pity party. I'm not one to go talk to a counselor. Nothing is wrong with that. I'm just saying that's my way of handling things. Promise way may be different too. I'm not really sure her way. She is my sister, but she's really strong too. She keeps things hidden inside, which she's getting better. You don't really do that much. Yeah, she's willing to talk to my mom and me, which is great. Now that's another thing. You don't want to hold things in. You want to talk about it. I ain't saying like don't talk about it, but I'm just saying be leery of telling the whole world your business. Now I will say this because I know if you know me, you're probably laughing like, she's the one to talk. I'm not gonna lie, I always do have a lot to say, and when I was younger I used to find myself always putting so much on the internet, like pretty much my every move, but that was because I just found out I love to talk, I love to vlog. And it's not bragging, I just like putting things out there, which my parents was like, maybe you need to vlog or be a blogger. You love to talk, you have so much to talk about. Maybe you need to be an inspirational speaker. But putting everything out on Facebook is not good. And I'm so happy my parents are real. My dad just cut it straight to me, because you do have to be careful with that. We'd be quick to say, how you know this, know that? Well, we put everything out there, right? You got to give people something to wonder about. You can't tell them everything, but that goes back to say, now I did do that, but I wasn't one to tell my business. Yeah, you probably would know I'm going here, there, and there, who I was with, and what I did today, and all of this and all of that. But you never knew, like, I was going through it. You never knew about a breakup. You never knew about I'm hurting from this and that. I'm not one to do that, and I'm pretty private when it comes to my personal life. And even with the telling I'm doing this and doing that, I actually calmed down a lot from that. That was more so in my middle school and high school days. You know, you just have to learn. But
when I was younger, I was like, I would say kind of talkative. Like, I used to talk a lot, but I realized that if you kind of just, how can I say it, like, it was so true about what your dad had preached about, how sometimes God would tell you to shut up and just listen.
Absolutely.
Because eventually I did hear that from God, like, just shut up and just listen. And I realized I have not been in as many situations as I was in before, just because I listened and know what's going on. I just became very observant and quiet, not really talkative, and
I know exactly what you're saying. That's awesome. Sometimes you do have to sit back and observe the situation, or just sit back and listen. Don't be so quick to talk or comment on every situation. Listen, because you'll be surprised. The most talkative one in the room don't always got it. You feel me? I always admire people like that just sit back and observe and listen. You got to sit back and listen sometimes, baby girl. That's so true. You feel me? But guys, we're not going to keep you too much longer. Just remember what we talked about. And yeah, feel free to comment on how you feel, or the next topic you may want to hear. By the way, like I said, it's not going to always just be sipping chats and talking and advice. I'm going to be doing fun stuff. I'm going to be doing pranks. I'm going to be, like, tomorrow's going to be a fun vlog. It's just going to be more so vlogging the day. We're not going to really be talking about anything. Just fun, and laughter, things like that. But also another thing I wanted to talk about, which I kind of already talked about this topic a little bit, along with all the things I was saying about confidence and being happy where you're at and confident in your situation. I noticed something about people, and it's not even people our age or people younger than us. I see this a lot in older people as well, especially in the work world. people be happy in a sense sometimes to see you doing good, I guess, or they be satisfied, like, okay, she's doing good, okay, good. And not really hating, but you know when the hate comes the most, when you start doing better than them. It shouldn't be like that. You know, people want to see you doing good until you're doing better than them. For what? You can still get there. I see that a lot with older people too. I guess it's a thing where, you know, she's young, she's succeeding in life, and I'm 50 and I'm still here. It's never too late, baby, and you could have been in the same place when you was my age. You know what I'm saying? And if anybody knows me, I don't, like I said, I'm not gonna tell too much information because, for what? But I'm just gonna talk about what counts. For me, if you know me, you know where I'm currently at in life. I'm not rich. I'm not driving a Range Rover, my dream car. I will be one day. I'm not famous, but I'm not poor. I'm not a couch potato. I'm not, and that's a lazy person. I'm not a person that looks for handouts. I'm a hardworking woman. If anything, I'm a workaholic. I get it by any means. Yes, I am spoiled. Yes, I'm favored. Yes, my parents gave me the good life, but I still work hard for what I get now. As an adult, I work hard for my money. So with that being said, but I'm still not where I am. I said all of that to say, some people see me, people always have misconstrued. Some people think, dang, she got it all together, and others think she putting on this front like she just this and that, which is neither one. I don't got it all together, but I'm still that girl. You feel me? I'm still trying to strive to be at the place I need to be. I'm still gonna be just as confident when I become a millionaire, billionaire. I'm still gonna be just as humble, baby, but I'm still gonna be confident. Don't get it twisted. I'm still gonna be confident, okay? But for real, guys, just remember, confidence is everything. Encourage someone. Tell them about my video. Tell them to watch our video. Excuse me. And let's make today, tomorrow, the next week, good days, good weeks. We need to be grateful at the place we're at. It may not be great. It may not be perfect. But once again, we can change that. I always tell people, I have friends who I talk to and encourage, and they encourage me as well. They be saying stuff like, patience, and I've been there too, patience, I'm just not at the job I want to be at. I'm not at the place I want to be at. You know you can change that, right? You can get there. If you're not satisfied with where you're at, and I totally believe in this, you have that right to change that. That's why, you remember I had that talk, I said, I see so many celebrities changing their figures, their appearance, everything about themselves. Would I do that even when I become famous? Absolutely not. I love how I look. I love who I am. Now, I ain't saying that I won't be fancier, like, you know what I'm saying, driving me around bands, you feel me? Living in a multi-million-dollar home. No, I'm just kidding. But for real, I wouldn't change anything about myself. I'm very confident in myself. But, once again, I'm not knocking them. Just because they're getting stuff done don't mean they're not confident. Sometimes people get stuff because that makes them more confident, or they just want to enhance their beauty. But that goes back to self-love. If you don't find self-love within and you get something changed for the next person, or because you're famous, or comparing yourself to the next person, you're still going to be insecure at the end of the day. It's her inner thing. No matter how good you look, no matter how much somebody's telling you something, it's a inner thing. It comes within. Mm-hmm. You got to work within, honey. It's something inside. You got to work with that. Then you can go about changing your appearance or changing this and that.
Because I know this girl, she's really, really pretty. I'm talking about she's very beautiful.
I'm just playing
patience. She's very beautiful, and she's very insecure. Like I said, people tell her she's beautiful all the time, but she said she has so many insecurities. And then when I had showed my friend, like, her insecurity video or whatever, she was like, how can she be so insecure? Because it's just an inside thing. You can't, words don't change nothing.
Absolutely not. It's an inside thing, people. So let's work on getting to that place to where we feel secure with ourselves and stop caring about how others feel about you. Not saying though, like, because, okay, prime example, with my parents. My dad's a pastor, right? So I am that example of him. Yes, okay, whatever I do, it does go back to, okay, your dad's a pastor. You got to remember you're representing them. But when I say don't worry about how others feel, you're your own person at the end of the day. You can't do things because your man wants you to look like this, your parents want you to look like this, he or she or your friends want you to look like this, because at the end of the day, you're going to be miserable, okay? Do it because you want to do it. Now, don't get me wrong. I've dated guys previously, and I've never dated nobody that didn't like me for how I look, but I have been in relationships where guys were like, okay, maybe you need to wear this, maybe you need to wear that. At this point in life, I said the last 2 years, ain't nobody dictated what patience look like, baby. And this is how I want to look, okay? Nobody will ever dictate how I look, how I wear my hair, how I wear my nails, baby. This is what you see me with, and this is what it's always going to be. If anything, it's going to get more fancier. It's going to get more expensive, okay? I'm always have my nails done. I'm always wear my hair how I want to. I'm always wear dresses, heels, you know, be cute and bougie and all that, and very girly. That's me, right? So with that being said, yes, if you come up from a good upbringing, or you're a doctor, a lawyer, or your parents is in the business, whatever the case may be, you are a representation of them. You don't want to look any kind of way, or just, you know, show everything you got. You do want people to wonder, you know, what's under the clothes. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just, oh, look at all this. But you have to give guys, or even females, you know, if you're a male, something to wonder about. You don't want to just set everything out there. You want to be like, you know what? That's a beautiful woman over there. That's a handsome man. They ain't showing everything. They don't got to do all of this and all of that. They just got that natural vibe, right? But once again, you still want to be yourself. Now, I ain't saying wear a skirt to your ankles and some prom shoes, because baby, let me tell you, my heels gonna be at least 6 inches. I ain't feel me. And my skirt dang sure ain't finna be to my ankles. Just not. It ain't gonna be a mini skirt. But I'm just saying, and I know I kind of went way off, but I'm just saying, even in appearance, you do want to remember who you are, yes, and you don't. But at the same time, that goes back to you don't want to change yourself totally for somebody else either.
And that's another thing that we forgot to add in. Stop comparing yourself to somebody else.
Yep, I forgot about that. That's right. That goes back to confidence too. Do not compare yourself to the next. I will never. It's some beautiful women in this world, some handsome men in this world. I'm beautiful. I put myself, once again, I'm not cocky. I put myself at the top of the top, but you can't tell me. I can't be compared to no female, period, because that goes back to you can't compare yourself to the next. The thing you got on the next woman, boy, girl, there's only one you. You only can be you. I can't be Promise. She's beautiful, but I can't be her. Promise can't be me. I can't be you. You can, the only thing is you can be the best at being you. You feel me? That's what makes you so special. This, look, what I have, what you have, what she has is a masterpiece. Make that masterpiece great. You know what I'm saying? I am. Look, I'm definitely going to put out my best self. And guess what? I'm going to do that, not comparing myself to any other female, male, anybody. Period. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's true. Don't compare yourself to nobody else. You know what I'm saying? And even with the taking notes, when I say taking notes, I'm just saying you can admire somebody like, oh, okay, she's pretty and she's a boss. You could be a boss too, is what I'm saying. Okay, how did you get there? Or not even if you don't want to ask them how you get there, just sit back and admire, like, I'm going to be there one day. But, guys, we're not going to keep you long because this has been a very long video, but a very successful video, I feel, don't you say? Mm-hmm. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your patience and your time. And stay tuned because tomorrow we finna be litty, okay? And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell so you know the next time your girl uploads. Thank you.